What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. First and foremost, I want to welcome all of the new members of the Army over here to the channel. Welcome. This is my formal welcome to you guys. Also, I do have the new merch that will be in next week. I was thinking about waiting to December for the actual drop, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just drop the merch as soon as I get it in. And speaking of merch, Army, I don't know if this has been y'all for like the last 2 weeks, but this has been your boy over here. This has been at pretty much every day. Every day. Travis Scott receipts. Shirts. Wait, we not done. We not done. Cause this is like maybe the 4th or 5th one that I did. I don't even think I've seen these yet. Shirts. Y'all remember when we went live? And I'm just like, man, I'm going to just be buying up all the stuff so that they can see, like, hey, this guy's spending money over here. He's spending money, give him the shoes. And I still took L. So, Army, I don't know how many Travis Scott shirts I got up in here from when they dropped the Travis Scott Calls collab. And then when they just dropped, you know, the Travis Scott fragment when they actually had the Retro One Lows. I got merch from both drops. So, hopefully, look, hey, over here, when y'all shock drop them joints on Sneakers app, or do whatever y'all do, remember your boy who spent all that bread over there on the Travis Scott website. I know y'all looked out for the OG lows. Y'all looked out for the Jordan 1 low, Travis Scott's Army, Sneaker Gods, Travis Scott, all them. I need y'all to look out for the highs as well. Now, on top of that, I don't know what's been going on, man. I really don't. I know y'all like break shop and show us the shoe that you got. And this shoe kind of like goes with what's going on. I did pick up these from JD Sport. I have no faith in Sneakers app anymore. Sneakers app, I apologize. I have no faith in Flex app. Sneakers app, y'all hit or miss. We got a love-hate relationship. Flex app been doing me dirty. But shout out to JD Sports. I was able to go ahead and pick these joints up today. We got the Nike Dunk Low Retro. Colorway is Wolf Gray Dark Obsidian. Now, Sneakers app did not drop these yet. I want to say these are supposed to drop November. Let me just double check, because I actually thought that these were supposed to drop this morning. As y'all see, look how late they are giving me my L. Sneakers app is always late giving me my L. But yeah, I took an L on the patterns this morning. But these dunks are supposed to drop November 5th. November 5th, we supposed to be getting these dunks. And I also see that they threw the Billie Eilishes on there as well. So I was able to get my personal pair in the Air Jordan. I was able to get my pair in a Nike Dunk Low Georgetown. Now, y'all already know how I feel about these joints. I said all the collegiate dunks are going to be worth something. Like, they already going for, what, maybe double retail. But when it comes to NCAA March Madness, these joints are going to skyrocket. So again, because we always get break, should I hold or sell? These dunks, I say hold on again to all the collegiates, the UNCs, UNLV, the Spartans, the Michigan colorways that they coming out with some other ones. Or any ones that have like similar color blocking. All of these joints are good holds. Now, if y'all didn't catch my video yesterday, it's a lot going on with Jordan Brand and Nike as far as a lot of pushbacks happening. But also I question, well, I don't really question this because I want to say, at least I think Keep Pushing Kicks had hit these on a sneaker pass yesterday. But I didn't get any kind of alert as far as a sneaker pass at all. So let me just go ahead and double check his Instagram right quick. So yeah, he did hit a pair of the Nike, these joints right here, the Dunk Low Georgetown on sneakers. I didn't even get an alert at all on sneakers. I didn't even get an alert at all on sneakers for these joints. But it's just weird that things are not synced like they was at one point. What I mean by that, generally when we get a release, everything dropped at the same time. Flex app dropped these today. JD Sport dropped them today. A couple other spots dropped these today, but they didn't drop on Sneakers app. It's either like Sneakers app is first or Sneakers app is last. Again, even with the Billie Eilishes, they dropped the Jordan 1s, last week, but now they dropping the 15s, maybe on the 28th. I believe it's sometime around that time. So I'm not sure what's going on with everything not really syncing together. Also, I want to let y'all know that the Air Jordan 12 royalties dropped last week in the UK. Had a member of the Army hit me up and say they pretty much sold out fast. Only thing that was sitting on JD Sports over there was a size 8. And I was wondering, I'm just like, man, over here, I would have thought that this would have been like a $300, $325 shoe. But then I looked on stock, I'm like, bro, why are these only going for retail and a little bit over? That's because they had already dropped over there. And this kind of remind me as far as like the DMPs last year. Y'all remember when everything was getting pushed back over here in the United States? Over there in the UK, they were still dropping stuff on time. I want to say the patterns dropped about a week and a half ago over there in the UK. In the last year, the DMPs dropped in January over there, but we didn't get them to what, like April or May. So the UK, for the most part, they still stick to their original date. Over here in the States, this was when a lot of stuff get pushed back. Another thing I want to touch bases on is the Air Jordan 4 Red Thunders. I want to say I had a member of the Army who either work at like Jimmy Jazz or DTLR, one of them stores. They already got in their Air Jordan 4s. Now, remember, the Air Jordan 4s was supposed to have dropped, first week in October. But they pushed them all the way back to December 23rd. And it's a couple other spots that already got their shipment in Chicago as well. So I hate the fact that we gotta literally just wait until December to get the shoe. Nike probably should have just pushed that back maybe to the end of the month. Even a buck, Halloween would have been better than getting them Pine Green 3s, because the last couple Halloweens has always been a good retro that dropped. Pine Green 3s is kind of you can do with them or you can do without them. Like, that wasn't a necessity. But these Red Thunder 4s are, bruh, those are definitely vault-approved. I ain't seen them in hand. I ain't seen none of that. But those, to me right now, are still vault-approved. And what makes me bring up the Air Jordan 4 Red Thunders is the fact that Jimmy Jazz posted today that they will still be dropping. Let me see if they still got it up. But when I looked on Jimmy Jazz's IG this morning, they are actually showing that they are going to drop the Air Jordan 4 Red Thunders. They got it right here. They dropping the Air Jordan Red Thunders. It says jimmyjazz.com or in store October 23rd. So they still dropping theirs on the 23rd. Now, I'm not sure why Nike is allowing them to still drop theirs literally 2 months before they do so. But then again, Nike do this all the time. And I'm not sure if it's in like any contract, whereas they gotta wait until the day Nike pushes it out. Because again, Nike gives exclusive access and ships out stuff early. So why would they deny the access to these stores to sell or, you know, distribute their product out early when they do it? And again, we know Nike is the head honcho, so Nike has the ultimate say so. But I'm not hearing JD Sports, or I'm not hearing Finish Line, or I'm not seeing it on the upcoming apps for Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs. Granted, all the Foot Actions are starting to close down. At least for me, none of the retros are able to be reserved on the Foot Action app. I haven't seen anything. I haven't really checked Foot Action as of late. But of course, we know all the Foot Actions are starting to close. But one of the main Foot Actions on 87th Street in Chicago has already converted over to a Foot Locker. So I'm hoping that more spots, you know, get hip. Hopefully Hibbits, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, we gonna drop ours on the 23rd as well. That way, you know, we can have more access, because again, stores have some of the pairs in. I know at least 3 stores right now that got their Red Thunder 4s in. But Nike, as of right now, they saying that you gotta wait till the 23rd. But again, Jimmy Jazz is saying, look, we dropping ours on the 23rd. So for the first time in a long time, I'm going to actually try to hit these joints up on Jimmy Jazz. The only thing about jimmyjazz.com, man, is that site easily gets botted. So we could go live for it in hopes that we got some manual W's, but the odds of getting W on jimmyjazz.com is very, very, very tough, because they site always get botted. Them and DTLR, they get botted like it ain't nothing. And just reminding myself about the whole UK drops, I need to get my Twitter back active, because in August, my Twitter got hacked, so I haven't been getting any of the notifications as far as these restocked over here, these dropping over here in the UK. I completely forgot. Again, if it wasn't for the member of the Army who hit me up and was like, break, they dropped the royalty 12s over here in the UK. I forget what it was. It had to be like sometime last week or about a week and a half ago. I would have completely forgot that the UK still, you know, goes by their original release dates. Which means that it still may be some hope. It still may be some hope for like the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies. Yeah, I'm not really tripping on the Air Jordan 9 Chili Reds or the Air Jordan 5 J Horizon. I'm not really tripping on those being pushed back, But them Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies, bro, I'm still kind of in my feelings about them getting pushed back. But again, we have yet to see official images of any of those shoes. Any of them. I ain't seen no official images of or not even necessarily have to say official images. I haven't seen anybody with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody with them on IG, not the Chili Reds, not the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies, and those being a month away, you know somebody would have had them by now. So it ain't looking good. Members of the Army in the UK or overseas, because sometimes stuff's dropping in Japan early, like a couple years ago with them Air Jordan 3 triple whites. I want to say it was 2018. They actually dropped those in like June when they wasn't supposed to drop in the States till like August or September or whenever they dropped. But I know they dropped in like Japan or Hong Kong a couple months early. Again, any of the Army members who are overseas, Japan, China, Korea, the UK, let us know if y'all hearing of any, changes over there, because their rules don't apply over here. Again, they may be able to keep their original dates, especially if they already have shipments in. So if we got shipments of the Red Thunder 4s in the States, I don't want to say guarantee, maybe some stores overseas that already got their sneakers in too. So again, overseas Army, we gonna need y'all help. Like my boy Sneaker News Ozzy, my boy Abraham. I'm trying to just think of some members of the Army who be in the lives that I know overseas. We gonna need y'all. Any of my brothers over there in the military right now, we gonna need y'all. Just hit us up with some information if y'all do get some. And of course, we'll bring it to the table and let all of the members of the Army know. So other than that, again, Army, I did wind up getting the Nike Dunk Low Georgetowns from JD Sport. Again, all the collegiate joints, you sit on these. Sit on them. The joints that got similar color blockings as this. Again, make sure you keep your eye out on them Air Jordan 4 Red Thunders, because if Jimmy Jazz dropping them and they dropping them like In Clothing or BSCN, we got to definitely make sure that we can at least get a pair, and then we can do a review from the Army or something of that nature. So Army, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and remain humble. And we out.